Hey guys, this is going out to all the sales teams and on the whole branch actually for processors also. This is going out to all you guys as a kind of a guide. Listen, I've had a pretty tough couple, 4 or 5 days, and I want to share it with you, and I want to learn from it, and I want to help you guys with what to focus on to get through this time. I know we're 5 or 6 days in underwriting on purchases and up to 9 days on refinances. I know it's tough. And I also know that you can still close loans fast if you do things right. And I've spent a lot of time, there's been a lot of time spent on trying to get rushes and contingency removals done that just can't get done. That's just the truth. I know the corporate office is hiring like a madman or mad woman, depends on how you look at it. I know that it'll get fixed. I know that this too shall pass. But I want to give you the three things that I think you got to do to get through it and to actually to be a better loan rep and a loan officer team. The first thing that I see as a big mistake is the 1003s just aren't complete. They're not full. They're not accurate. You got to slow down and double check your 1003s during the consultation as the loan consultant. Yes, it's your job to make sure it's perfect. Yes, your team needs to get better at making them perfect, but you have to double check them. There has to be a great cash credit income direction letter in the file. I'm going to resend that out with this attachment. That cash credit income letter has to be in writing, and it has to be uploaded to the folder, and it has to stay with the file so that everybody involved knows the story of the loan. Too much time is spent in going back trying to figure out what other people were thinking. It's got to have the problems on the loan, the solutions on the loan, the story on the loan, how to write the offer, how many days it's expected to close, detailed on cash, exactly what account it's coming from and how much, detail on credit, what the problems are, what you're doing to overcome them, detailed on income, how you're calculating it and why you think it's going to work, and then a missing items list that was given to the borrower. Has to be done up front. The second thing is documentation. I think we've gotten to a place where loan partner twos and loan officers are just gathering conditions, not even reading them, and submitting them to processing. And it's causing a massive back and forth delay that we cannot have. I expect that loan partner twos are learning their trade by looking at a condition, reading what the condition is, asking the borrower for the documentation, reading the documentation, and using their brain to say, does that solve it? We're all smart boys and girls. We can figure this out. It's not rocket science. I want people to spend more diligence, not more time, more diligence at their workstation, making sure that it's thorough. And the last one is the brain surgeon. I think the loan consultant has to be a better leader to the client. Most of my clients have done 4 or 5 loans in their life, and I've done about 3,500 loans. So who's in charge, me or them? My borrowers don't have $600,000 to buy a house, and I do as a bank. So who's in charge, me or them? It's me, and I need to tell them that. I need to do it in a way that they still love me, but I need to say, hey, like I'll give you a story. I'm coaching Aaron Carlson and Janae the other day, and I'm asking them, how bad is it? And oh, it's not bad. I'm like, well, what are you doing? They're like, well, I make sure my files are super, super complete up front. And I tell my borrowers that they have to get me conditions in 2 to 4 hours. And I still hear people saying 2 to 4 days. We have to cut those days back. And it starts from the consultant telling the borrower, hey, it's rough. I'm going to need your stuff. Whatever I ask for, I'm going to need it in 2 to 4 hours. I know it's a pain. I'm sorry. The government makes us over-document files, and they read it, and it makes them ask questions, and sometimes we go back and forth and back and forth. Please help me help you and close on time by getting your stuff to me in 2 to 4 hours. Put on your emails, your loan is on hold until I get this stuff. Say it. I've been asking people to do it, and I don't see the emails that say it. Do those 3 things for me, and our loan process will get way better. Your loans will go through the process way faster, and these turn times will be no big deal. And then when they go back to 2 days, whoo, you close loans in under 20 days and be a hero. Thank you, guys. We're going to get through it. We're going to have our biggest month ever this month. It's going to be crazy. Come in on the weekend and work with us. We're all working. Processors are doing an unbelievable job. Take care. Bye.